Hi guys, back to the restoration on the mower again, on the Wessex. I've rubbed down my first skim now. I did about 15 minutes rubbing off camera, but all the rest has been real time, what you've seen. I rubbed all this down with just the electric sander. My fibre disc on it. I found that a lot faster in the end. I went over the back again, that I did previously rub down with a DA. And in the last video I showed the art of the filler, how to get it flat. But obviously I use electric sanders, don't do them by hand, unless you go for a real nice finish at the end, which maybe I'll go on the hand blocks then. But I mostly get it with electric stuff. Anyway, back to this now. I'm going to give another skim in a minute, another coat of filler. But the filler will actually talk to us, show us any problems, pinholes, dips, lines that need to be filled. You can just go around filling these if you want. Bit of a low spot there. I can read it. There's marks there, so that's a low spot. All the shaded bits are imperfections, which for the first skim you're gonna get. So we want to fill all them. These pinholes, you always get pinholes, sorry, in your first skim. See them? So you want to fill all them in. You can go around filling everything in if you want, but I don't bother. I just give it one complete coat for the second skim, which we'll do now. I'm using a different filler. It's HB it is, but it's not bad. I'm using that as my second. Fantastic filler, it's good as well. That's what I sometimes do with filler cards. Cut them down, which I should have done. I'm not going to bother filling it today. I'll come back to that last. But if you cut down a card, you can fill nice in between gaps then. So that's what I do. We'll put it on the stand a minute and we carry on. Right, I move the camera down so I can give you a shot now. Low down, put the skim on the back. When I do my second skim, I sometimes use stopper. Well, I'm using this filler, which is number 2 filler, so it's a finer filler, like a stopper, more buttery. You can see it go on now, it spreads beautiful. If you've got a few marks, you can put them in their dips first, just to get the dips ready. U-Pol Fantastic is a good filler. So you want to try to get this really smooth. The second skim. Yeah, so I think this would be the last skim then. I'll get away with this. Get it nice and smooth. Great butter. Goes on real nice. Just takes out any pinholes. So pull it down to the edges. Sometimes you go in one pass if you want, go all the way along. I go this way in case you run out. You square it off then. I try to get a mix right first time. It's very cold lately. The last few days we've had some snow and this is quite thick. Yeah, that's not what happened before. Must be that cold, that shows it. Exactly as I was saying it. Snap the bloody filler card. Sometimes crisscross where you're joining. Not to have a line there, edge there. Edge in. As you can see, goes on really nice. Like butter, that's what I say. You spread in butter. That's what you want it to be like. In America, they call it Bondo. I've never tried anything like that. But that's quite interesting to watch. I think it's just fine filler, those do. I admire the Americans. their bodywork. I think they're the best. The finishes that they get, I think you can't beat them on bodywork. I really do. Smooth them out now. If you get bits in it, they'll pull lines in it, but they just pull them bits out and then steady now. If it hasn't gone off yet, you can run it in one go. Yep, it's still alright. It's so cold today, sometimes you can't do this. As you come back, you're dragging it. Like I said, the smoother, the better. Less work on the sanding. Don't want no nasty gouges in there. Otherwise you have to fill them back up. As you can see, you can actually see the shine in there. So when you're looking down there, I want you to look to see that ripple effect I'm on about. Pretty much, you'll see it now. Is there anything nasty there? I'm going to stick my tongue out, my famous thing. I do it without noticing. That's nice stuff, I've got to be honest. That's on the old eBay. And most of my materials through there. There we are. That's quite flat, as you can see. See the shine I'm on about? You can see, you can look down there. You can always use the light as a reference and then keep the light in shot when you're moving along. You'd see any imperfections then in the light. That's how they do smart repairs. They put a light on the side of the car. So you want to shine down, you always look at the light. If you're looking for anything. Can you see what I mean? See the light? Keep the light in shot and move down there. Happy with that. So that's the back. Come back to the top now, we're doing the mix. Right, I move the camera, mix now. We get some on the top. We still haven't got no bloody latex gloves yet, so we're using this glove. I don't like using these. Mix it up. Same way as I always say, roll in, keep turning it in the middle. You'll see it all right there. Mix it off the card. It's quite thick today, I've got to be honest. It's so cold. This does mix it in, you can't see the hardness so good. But it's on, it is there. Give it a good mix. I'm happy with that. We're going to start right there. Check it on here. Like I said, don't worry about it going in the holes. A few spots but they're them lumps. So it's smoother the better. On the edges, just run it around like that. Mix up a fair pile here. See how much stuff we're going to use though. It's worth it, like I said. You wouldn't tell none of this has been done by the time I finish. I think it's like a brand new mower. And that's what we want to get back. Unless you see these videos or photos, nobody will know how rusty it was. Let's say crisscross, levels it out. Got plenty of time with it today because it's so cold to work. get it on there. Tidy up the edges if we want. Don't want to be in the shop now, let me just move around, let me go on the other way. Like I said, I'll do a bit there later in there. I have got a few bits in there, don't know where they come from, but I've been pulling about there. Let me just get it on there now. It's the trouble, you've got to really clean it off. I have blown it all off. Otherwise you pull bits out, especially around these pulleys. There's one there, see ya? Could come off from the mixing board maybe. So you can see it's a bit messy at the moment, but don't bother. I'll level it all out now. Just get it tidy around here. And then crisscross then. Right, we'll go for a bit of levelness now. That's ripping here, so I can't go back over that edge there onto what I've previously done. You want to get it as level as you can. No pits, not pits, pinholes, or pits, as we call them. Bit of a low spot there, I can see it falling into it. Sling camera by you. Go a bit more in. Move the camera down there. One second. Move up a bit. Do a bit more by there. You can see it's nice stuff. I call it like butter. That's what you want. Really smooth. Like I said, a few lines don't matter. It's just the less lines, the better. Because I don't put too much under here. So you've got to sand it out. Just get some into it. So I'm going to run out of filler now. I want to square it off. I don't want a jagged of all different bits. So like one line here. So I've got something to join back against. That's what I do if you're not going to have enough. Just have a square edge, square line. Crisscross now, like I said, flattens it off. Should get the lines off. A bit more over there. Level this off. But how much time I'm looking at my camera? I don't look now. There we are. As you can see, that's quite nice. Get rid of these lines. Crisscross them. Just checking my time in. Don't want to run out. That's what happens a few times to me. I've got a small card on my camera. I've got to get a bigger one. I'm happy with that. But that gives you an idea of what we're trying to get. See how smooth it is? It's just like butter, that's what I say. Perfect stopper, or better filler, smoothing filler. First one's a build-in filler, to build all the dips. And then your second lot is your smoothing, your stopper. You see the shine in it. Like I said, keep the light. Put a light on something like that. It does give a bit of purple glare on this camera. But you can see reflection in lights. See them? Nice. Alright, I hope this helped. Most of it I'll fill the rest now off camera because it's taking a lot of time, and then we'll go from there on the next video. Alright, thanks for watching. Please watch the rest to follow. Please like and subscribe. Thanks a lot. Cheers.